Hello, boys and girls. I am back, and on today's new episode of Party Time Excellent, I have an incredibly talented and amazing vocalist from Hacktivist. Please welcome Jay. Enjoy!
Party time, excellent!
Here I am back with this amazing human being right here, straight from the UK. Hi, Jay. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, thank you so much for actually being here and spending some time with us. I know it's really crazy time for the UK. You guys are closed seriously, for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
How are you holding up? This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's been quite harsh not playing any shows and not being able to tour. But what I've kind of done is I've made good out of a bad situation just by spending more time at home writing songs and editing
Nice.
music videos and just doing more music stuff because I've got like a home studio in my bedroom. So
Nice.
yeah, I've just been recording, writing songs basically. Yeah.
I'm proud of you. That's exactly what I did actually. After a while, not right away, but after a
Yeah.
while, I built a little vocal studio in my house as well, and I just started working, man. This is the only thing we can do. And, I am really sorry for those people that cannot do it. But I
Yeah.
don't know about you. I am very far from my band, like extremely far, so I don't have another opportunity to work. So.
Yeah, same here. Same here. One of our vocalists lives in France, so that's been pretty hard. But all the proper studios are closed.
Yes.
So it's been okay. Just recording in my flat
Yeah.
and sending
Nice.
stuff to each other, man. It's been okay. You have to make good out of a bad situation.
Absolutely. Good thing that we are in this situation in an era where internet actually gives us this opportunity to stay connected, don't you think?
Yeah. I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah. And trust me, I'm not very good with technology. I have to suck it in. So sometimes it's what am I gonna do? I had to learn from scratch certain programs and everything.
Yeah.
I never knew before. Anyways, well, this is not how I usually start my episode here on my YouTube channel. I will rewind, and I want to say that we can talk about anything you want here. You can even manage to ask me questions if you want to. This is more like a friendly conversation. I've been very lucky to have a lot of talented musicians and friends agreeing to do this for our fan base, for music lovers in general. So because I named this specific episode on my YouTube channel Party Time Excellent, I really want to ask you, and this is a question I ask everybody, it's like a standard question. What is party time for you? What does party time mean for you?
Drinking, loud music, festivals, friends, staying up all night until it gets light.
Okay, so basically everything that we don't have it now.
Yeah, it's basically everything we have now. Yeah, festivals and stuff. I party less nowadays, but I did used to party very hard, and I used to stay up for a long time. But my hangovers are too much now. So
Oh,
as
okay.
soon as party time's mentioned, I get hangover flashbacks, and I
And yeah,
automatically get scared.
gives you heebie-jeebies. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
heebie-jeebies.
understand that. Well, talking about festivals, we actually played together. I don't know if you remember. We actually played together in 2019 at a Russian festival called Taman.
Yeah, it was a great festival. Yeah,
Yeah, it
but
was.
I didn't get to see you. I think.
No. Well, I didn't get to see anybody from your band, unfortunately, because it was pretty difficult summer for me, and I was just doing my thing, and I just left right away after the meet and greet. But I know some of my bandmates hung out with some of your bandmates.
Ah, okay.
I heard good stories.
Yeah, because I was looking out for you at that festival. I'm sure I was looking out for you, but I didn't see you. So I was like, oh, maybe they played the day before, or
No, we
or
played the
was it-
same day actually. Same exact day.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's a shame, man. That's a shame.
Yeah,
but-
I know. It's gonna be. I know. I think we're gonna get this opportunity more. So
Hopefully, yeah.
So, what do you think about Eastern European crowds? How did?
They're the best. I think my favorite country to play is Russia.
Really?
That's
interesting.
ask anybody in any interview. I always say Russia is my favorite country to play because the people are strong, and they know all your lyrics, and they're just passionate about music over in Russia.
Absolutely.
And the mosh pits are savage, man.
Yes,
They're
they
savage.
are.
Yeah, they're strong people.
I can totally agree with you. Definitely, Russia and some of other Eastern European countries can be very, very close to up in the list of the craziest crowds we ever had, for sure. That's so cool. Well, I know I mentioned to you before we started this that I'm a huge fan, and I want to say it on the tape, everybody. I am a huge fan. I have all your albums. I bought them all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I love supporting bands, and I buy digital mainly, but I do. Yeah, you're one of my favorite bands to listen to in the gym.
Thank you so
For
much,
sure,
man. That means a lot to me, man.
Of course. Well, and that's why I have a couple of questions as a vocalist to a vocalist, especially that I really wanted to ask you. So, first of all, how is it to have a partner in crime on a stage, like sharing the lyrics, sharing the emotion that you try to deliver? Like, are you always on the same page when it comes to that? I mean, people are so different. That's probably not very easy.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, it's all I know. So I've always been. It's the only band I've ever been in, Hacktivist, and there's always been two vocalists. So it's all I know. But I like it because we kind of look after each other. As in,
nice.
When I take a breath.
Yeah.
When I'm rapping really fast, when I take a breath, he'll do my bars. Like we've got little bits in the songs where he'll come in and say something that gives me time to take a breath to come into the next bit. And we vibe off each other. It's really it's cool. It's good fun. We practice before we go on, and
of course.
Yeah, it's great. I like it.
Well, how did you feel when your partner vocalist that has been in the band for so long, I don't know the story behind it, right? Because I don't really read a lot because I know how much a lot of interviewers can add to it. So that's why I want to hear it firsthand. I don't want you to go into details if you don't want to, but I just would love to know, how was it for you to have the same thing with a new person? Because that's exactly the newer vocalist it's exactly who you were with when we played together in 2019. So how did it feel? Was it more refreshing? Was it really difficult because you already were used to one person?
I was devastated at first when my previous vocalist left. I was really devastated. I was down for a while and I thought it could all be over, but the new vocalist, I already knew him anyway, and he was on our first album anyway. He featured on one of the tracks. I can't remember what track it was, but it's got Asteroid Boys on it. But yeah, I already knew him from the area, and as soon as someone said we should get him involved, I was like, yeah, great, sick. So it took a while to get used to each other. It was all new. Obviously, our previous vocalist, we already had been working on songs. So when the new vocalist came in, we had to scrap all those songs and take some steps back, and then work together as well. But it helped a lot because I already knew him. I've already known him for years, and I knew he was a good vocalist. So
the singles that you gave to people in 2019 are absolutely great.
Thank you.
And the music videos, I think it really felt like you guys know each other forever.
Yeah. We I remember seeing him in a club in my local area and saying we should do something together. And we've even had rap. We used to have rap battles in Milton Keynes, and our new vocalist years ago there was a rap battle, and he ended up battling my brother, and he got through to the final, and I nearly battled him. So we knew each other already, so it wasn't so bad.
That's
it
great.
Wasn't so bad.
That's so great. That leads me to another question that whenever I have, vocalists here for my YouTube channel, I always like to ask this question, but here with you especially, because I feel like we have this in common. Infected Rain is my only band as well. I never sang in a different band before, and I don't know different as well. Do you remember that exact moment when you knew this is what you want to do for as long as you can? Do you remember that moment when it clicked in your brain and you're like, this is where I feel comfortable, this is what I love?
Obviously I've always been a solo rapper, and when I first met Tim, our previous guitarist, and Ben, they showed me they were in Heart of a Coward. They showed me a remix that they'd done, a Heart of a Coward remix. It was like a dubstep remix. And I said let me put some rap vocals on that remix. I did that, and then I went home, and I sat on the end of my girlfriend's bed, and I said to her, I'd like to be in a band, I said, I'd like to be in a metal band. I think it would work. I'd do it. I thought in my head, I thought like NERD, like Pharrell. I thought, I could do this. I'd like to be in a metal band. And then
did you listen to metal at all before? Was it ever in your life a little bit before?
No, it wasn't. I was just a solo rapper. I was just doing grime and hip hop. I was just
that is
solo rap.
so fascinating.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. Because growing up, I started listening to alternative music, and then only later on, as a teenager, like closer to my 20s, that's when I started listening to way heavier music. I mean way before the band. I never even knew I'm gonna be in the band,
Yeah.
So for me, I remember since those days I thought that rap music is the most perfect combined with metal, and I never understood why people don't do that. I never understood that,
Yeah.
And like my bandmates won't let me lie about it, but I'm always trying to rap a little bit all the time. Obviously, English is not really my language, and in whatever language you have to practice a lot and have the specific skills, but I do love it, man. I love it a lot, and I think more bands should do it. And it's really 100%, hands down, the most amazing combination. So I'm so glad you did it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad too, man. Definitely.
Well, so talking about Tim a little bit, if you don't mind me asking, how did it feel when he left the band, or whatever happened between you guys? I don't know, again, details, but and I don't mean to dig too deep if you don't want me to.
It's fine.
But
it's fine.
Yeah. He was from the beginning, right? So
yeah, from the beginning, yeah. Yeah, I was a little bit devastated when he left, just a little bit, but there was like a year coming up to it. He wasn't into making music anymore. He didn't not music, but he didn't want to write any Hacktivist songs anymore, for whatever reasons, management and stuff like that. Being signed with a label and being told what to do, I didn't think he really liked it. So I was a little bit devastated, and I thought it was going to be over, but also it was a relief that I knew we could get another guitarist and carry on.
Yes.
And I kind of respected him. I said, thanks for setting me up for life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you're leaving, but thanks for setting me up for life, because I'm in this shit for life. Like,
yes.
I know we're gonna carry on, and we can carry on making songs, and he didn't want to make any songs. So it was devastating, but a relief at the same time.
Okay, yeah, no, I can understand that. I can totally understand that. We had to part with certain musicians in the first couple of years of the band's career. It's not easy to be on the same page, man, when you are together for a long, long time. And even though we managed to somehow still be together as a family, as a band. It sometimes you are at your, you know, at the level that you're like, I can't do this anymore. You know, people just don't cooperate sometimes. They don't. It doesn't matter how close you are, and it doesn't matter even the fact that you have the same goal. Sometimes it's not enough.
Yeah.
And time changes people, many things changes people. So, okay, I understand. Well, thank you for sharing this with us, actually.
No worries at all, man. No worries.
Yeah, and don't you dare to leave the band.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't leave even if I wanted to. I couldn't
Okay.
leave even if I wanted to, man. It's my thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's my thing.
That's exactly how I feel. So I can relate to that as well. I can't, you know, I can't see myself doing anything else. This is the only thing that makes me happy and
Yeah,
feel
same here.
complete. Absolutely, absolutely. So okay, that's interesting. Well, stepping back a little bit from the music career, I wanna ask you a couple of questions about your two beautiful angels. Hey, everybody, if you guys don't know, this amazing human being is also a father. So,
Yeah.
how do you manage that with being in a metal band and stuff?
Well, it was a little bit there's been some difficult times. Like, I went on tour for a month when my son was only a month old, and obviously I came back with no money, and that was hard being away from him for a month when he was only a month old. But their mum, my ex-girlfriend, my baby's mum, she understands how much I love music and how much determined I am, because she's been there from when I started.
Yeah.
So she understands if I've got to go on tour. She understands if I've got to do a music video, if I've got to go away. She totally understands that that's what I've got to do, and there's no two ways about it. So she supports me as much as I can. Yeah, and
That's really
it, really.
nice.
Yeah,
And
she's
she
cool,
still
man.
does.
She still does, even though we're not together. If I say I've got to do a music video, I'm not going to be around. As long as I tell her a week in advance, she's totally cool with it.
That's
and
awesome.
same with the touring as well. She knows that if I'm going to be away for a while, as long as she gets noticed, I get a lot of help from my mum. My ex-girlfriend and my mum get along together very well.
That's
so
awesome.
my mum looks after my kids a lot when I'm away. So yeah, it's fine. It's worked out.
Good
out
for
well.
you, good for you. I think everybody should be like that. You know,
Yeah.
there's no reason to be, you know, hating on each other.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you shared beautiful moments together, you have to still stay, you know, in some sort of, I don't even know, like, what's the correct word, like, just decent human, you know, relationship. And good for you. That's so awesome. Well, you know, I follow you on Instagram, so I see those cute little babies you
Yeah.
have. They're so cute. Do they like, there they are. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Curly hair and all. There you
Yeah.
go. So how do they react to the metal, to, you know, the music in general? Do you try to introduce them to the music? I always was
Yeah.
curious about how babies, you know, of musicians transit to the music.
Yeah, I think Rocco, my son, because he's 5, he understands about me being in a band. My daughter's probably a little bit young for it, but my son likes it, and I made him a Hacktivist T-shirt
Yes.
for Christmas, and he absolutely loves it. He absolutely
Yes.
loves it. He wears it all the time. Every time he comes to see me, look what T-shirt I'm wearing, Dad. Look what T-shirt I'm wearing. And he
That's
loves it,
so
man.
awesome.
He really loves it. I'm not too sure about my daughter because obviously she's really young, but my son is really supportive of it all, man.
That's really cool. Yeah, I have a younger sister. She's already a teenager, so it's a little bit more difficult. But every time I get to play shows in Italy, because my whole family lives in Italy, I have like older sisters and this younger sister, and they all wear a band's t-shirt, and that's
Yeah.
like, it melts my heart, honestly.
Yeah.
It melts my heart. So I can only imagine how that feels.
Yeah, man, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, well, when she was young, she used to tell at school that her sister is a rock star.
That's what my son says. Yeah.
I remember going and picking her up a couple of times from school, and everybody would like point a finger, little kids at
Yeah.
me. Obviously, I'm like, extremely colorful for Italy as well, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome. All right, man. Thank you for sharing. You know, like family details as well. I know some musicians get super protective when it comes to family and kids, and they don't really want to share that a lot. I appreciate that. Now I have another question. You guys dropped a couple of covers, and I absolutely love them. Do you have anything else like that in mind for the closer future? And what exactly pushed you towards these specific songs?
The Prodigy cover that we done, obviously the reason why we done that was because obviously we lost Keith, so that's the reason for that one. The N-Word in Paris one was a kind of a song that we was all vibing with at that time. We all just loved that song at that time. And I think Timothy made the remix with Jay-Z and Kanye West's lyrics on it first, and he put it on YouTube. And I said no, take those lyrics off. I want to make those lyrics and just tweak them so they fit Hacktivist a bit more.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, let's do that. So yeah, we did it. And I think that the rest of our covers, 5 on it, Rock Superstar, they're just all songs that we all liked equally. So
we all grew up with those songs, so
yeah, definitely.
You know.
And I think we are talking about another cover as well soon, so it might be a grime cover. I think we're going to do next, because grime's getting quite big now in the UK and it's spreading a little bit. So yeah, probably going to do a grime cover next.
Okay, that's cool. You guys, I saw you started doing something outside your band as well, right? You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, I've always, before Hacktivist, I was a solo artist doing like hip hop and grime. And I'm still doing it now. It's kind of just moved to a side project now, but I think my last song I had a guitar player involved with. So I think, it just worked for me at the time, because obviously I've had a lot of time lately to do more stuff, and everyone in the band works at different rates, you know, different paces. But me, I'm a workaholic. I just work, music all day, every day. So you're going to see a lot more solo stuff as well. But it's not going to be. It's not the same as Hacktivist. It's a little bit more on the grime hip hop side.
Okay.
But yeah,
there's nothing wrong about it.
Yeah, I've got 4 or 5 songs recorded, ready to go, and I'm going to do every single one of them with a video. I just did a video for the next one in Brighton on yesterday and the day before. So yeah, it's just going to be just more me. But because I'm feeling the metal so much at the moment, I'm feeling the guitar sounds. Some of them are going to have a little bit more guitar in it. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Are you going to do everything by yourself, or you're planning to involve other musicians as well for certain songs?
Yeah. I've got. I'm working with a guitar player. He's a lot younger than me, but I'm teaching him things about the music industry and band stuff, and he's teaching me stuff about mixing and mastering and recording, because he's been to college to do all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to have people involved.
Oh, cool.
He's going to be involved quite a lot. He done the drums on my next single, and anyone that wants to get involved or anything like that,
involve me.
Cool. Well, we want to get you on a Hacktivist song. We want to get you on a Hacktivist song.
Definitely. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, definitely. We're gonna get you. Let's do it. Because I've listened to your band, Infected Rain, and I think you've got a great voice, singing and shouting. So we're gonna do something, 100%.
Oh my God!
100%.
Don't tease me, please.
No,
let's do it.
I can even send you. I'm gonna send you an instrumental. I can email you an instrumental tonight.
Yes,
a Hacktivist
please.
Instrumental that we're working on, and we'd love to have you singing on it or screaming. So.
Let's do it. Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And it's super easy for me, because I have it all set here, so I don't have to wait to go to a studio or anything. So
yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Work remotely.
Let's do it. Literally, our guitar player sent me an instrumental on Friday night, and I listened to it today, and I was like, that's sick.
Yes.
And it's got some. It's not finished yet, but I think if I send it to you, you could just do your thing on it, man. I think it'd be a good
Oh my
collab. It's
God.
all about collaborations.
All right, so
Collaborations are a big thing
absolutely.
these days, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was always very nervous to collaborate with other musicians prior to this crazy pandemic that is happening, because I was always in just this one band and I don't really have musical degree, and I just everything I know, I'm still like learning a lot. I love learning a lot, and everything I know is thanks to what I was doing with this band, right? So I was
Yeah.
always nervous to do any type of collaboration whenever I was asked. But I have to say, definitely this year, I've done many small, big covers and songs from scratch. I've done a couple, and some already came out, and some are still gonna come out this year. But yeah, man. Okay, we're not gonna say more for these people right here because it's too much for information for you. But after, we will talk about it for
Yeah,
sure.
let's do it. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes, you made my day and my week, I guess.
No worries, man. No worries. I think the song would work with you on it as well. I think it would work. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you. Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about, I wanted to know, I'm not sure, you guys never played in America, right?
Nah, we want to play in America, man. We never played there
It's
yet.
just
So.
like us. So we never played in the US for different reasons. And 2020 was supposed to be the year. We had two big North American tours that got rescheduled or whatever. We are still waiting on them to be like either really rescheduled or just canceled and start over whenever it's gonna be possible. Give me 1 second. My dog is very needy. Come in. Come on. I have a little baby dog.
No worries.
So, yeah, so maybe we can, eventually even tour together here.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think people are gonna really dig your music right here. You guys are very, very much what people like here. And
Yeah.
in the beginning, when people used to tell me that with my band, I didn't really understand what that even means. And then while I was living here, I could totally see how there are some metal bands that are more European, and some metal bands that are like totally what. If you don't know where they are from, you would think they are from America.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, cool. Okay, so we both never been to the US. Maybe we should
Yeah.
involve our management to do something together.
Definitely, man. Definitely. It's got to happen, man. It's got to happen.
So everybody in the band is from pretty much the same area in the UK.
Yeah, we all live quite well. We all live about within a couple of hours of each other. Me and my drummer live the closest. Josh lives up near the seaside in Brighton. James lives about 2 hours away. But our vocalist Jot, he lives in France.
Okay.
Yeah, he lives in France. He's always lived in France, so he flies over to do practice. He flies over to do videos, and he flies over to do shows. But obviously,
It's
with the
just like me.
with the pandemic, we needed photos. We needed new band for promos.
Yeah.
So he had to take his photos in France, send them over to us. We all took our photos separately, and Josh, our bass player,
man.
put them all together. But they look lovely.
Yeah. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Well, I got a little bit luckier when it comes to that. I know I live way further than you guys. My band is in Moldova. I am here. For a long time, I didn't go. We would only work like remotely like that. But in December, I actually flew there. And because I'm still a citizen of that country, that's where I was born, they cannot deny me the right to fly, So obviously with taking all the precautions, but I did go there, and we did a couple of music videos and promo photos and everything that is hopefully are going to come out this year or whenever the management will decide.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
know.
I know what you're going through, man.
And we have to understand, I think, and we have to explain this to people as well. Bands and musicians stay pretty busy in 2020 and 2021. But the release dates not always depend on us, because the people that stay behind us, label management, crew members, booking agencies, they want to be smart about it, just so the band gets the best promotion, the best.
Exactly.
You know, and because I understand, look, I'm a big fan of music. I don't live without music. Like, music is with me all the time. And I do understand, like, as a music listener, as a music lover, you expect bands to give you stuff, especially nowadays when, like, there's no shows. Okay, give me music, right?
Yeah.
But then you can't, because it all depends on the management, the label, and everything.
Exactly.
You know, the other day we had a conversation with our manager that is absolutely great. He is incredibly patient and all of it. Thomas, we love you. However, it made me almost have a panic attack for the news that he gave me again, you know? And it's not his fault. It is what's happening in the world, and we have to be, you know, we have to be patient and all that.
Yeah, definitely. We were supposed to release our album a while ago, but because of the pandemic and not being able to tour, our management said, don't release it yet. Wait. And I was like, another delay.
Yes. Delay number 3 for us.
Yeah, had to take it on the chin, man. Had to take it on the chin.
I know. It's very similar situation. You know, we released our album in October 2019, and we only had one tour with it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's it, you know. And 2020 had 4 big tours, and they all obviously didn't happen. So but anyways, let's not talk about sad stuff, because we are all surrounded by sad stuff. I am so happy that you're staying busy, so happy that you can be, you know, distracted by positivity and smiley faces of your kids and the music that keeps you busy. I will not keep you too long. However, I have a couple of questions that I like to end my episodes with, and they are just, you know, very simple questions, but however, I want people to realize some little struggles that musicians sometimes get into. So you obviously get interviewed a lot, especially because you are the frontman of you. There's 2 frontmans in your band, but what is that question that you're super tired of answering? Tell us.
I think it's I don't know if I'm super tired of it, but everyone always asks us why we call ourselves Hacktivist. Where do we get the name from? Yeah.
Okay. And you're like, okay, Google that.
Yeah. Yeah, Google it, yeah.
Google it. Because, I mean, yeah, totally. The name question we get a lot as well. You probably get that a lot too, but like you probably get asked a lot, how come the rap combination with the metal or stuff like that. Yeah,
I get that as well. Yeah.
Oh my God, I get guess what's my question that I get all the time?
What's it like being a female vocalist? Yeah.
But yeah. How tired am I of that question? However, and every time now, since I have this YouTube channel, every time now I have this question, I'm like, oh, my fans are gonna love your question. All right, well, what is that one topic or one question that you think people should ask more? You know, like they all ask about pretty much the same thing, but then you're like, why are people not curious about, I don't know, how am I writing my lyrics, or when am I writing my lyrics, or how old I am? I don't know, what is there a question that you, or a topic maybe, that you wish people would ask more?
Yeah, maybe like, I don't know, like, is it worth it? You know, like, say the amount of travelling you do for a half-hour show, like, is it worth it? It's always worth it to me, but say like for the Tammin Festival, for instance, we must have travelled for, I don't know, let's say two days or whatever, from my house to the airport to meet everyone, and then the journey to the airport, and then to the airport from there, and then to there, to get there to play for an hour. and then back. Like
it's not even a tour. It's seriously one show.
One show. All the way over to Russia for one show. It's always worth it to me, but no one really ever asked that. And all the service stations, the motorways, the travelling, the hours, it's crazy. But yeah, it's always worth it for me. But yeah, no one ever asked me how many service stations I've been to. How many service stations have you been to? Lots. You know, like along the motorway, you have to stop at a service station and grab an expensive drink and an expensive sandwich.
Absolutely, so much.
I've been to every single service station in the UK.
Yeah, I don't know about every single one, but we've been to a lot. We actually forgot our bass player on one. I swear to you. So, okay. So he was sleeping in the bunk, and because we were traveling with our own minivan at this specific tour in Europe, and we have this little bunk where like two people can lay, and he was sleeping, and we all stopped and had our moment, like 5 minutes break or whatever, and then seriously after maybe 30 minutes or more, his brother, because we have two brothers in the band, the guitar player and the bass player, his brother goes there to join him, and he's like, where the fuck is my brother? Oh my god. And good thing he took his phone with him, because we sometimes don't even take our phones with us because there's no internet service, so we don't even bother taking the phones. But he somehow managed to take it and found the internet and texted us, and oh my god, we lost a lot of time to take him. But gas stations, service stations, all those stops that you have to do, and
crazy.
The places that you have to pee sometimes.
It's crazy. Sure. The places you have to shower sometimes or clean yourself. Sometimes I just tip a bottle of water over my head in the car park somewhere, and that's what you can do.
Definitely. You know, that's a good point. Interviewers should ask a little bit of more, you know, like behind the scene, like what's it like to do such a long drive or such a long travel in order to play, sometimes in front of 100 people, sometimes in front of 50,000 people. It depends. It's you never know, you know. All right. Well, thank you so much for being. Thank you for your time, and let's do this song together, man.
Yeah,
let's do
it, man. I'm gonna take your email and I'm gonna send it over to you tonight.
Yes.
For sure.
Well, one more time, thank you, and you.
Thank you so much.